Hello! There are three things that we need to sustain life: food, water, and fast Wi-Fi. All right, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, it's been a while. I've had my eye on this bad boy for quite some time. So last year I created a video right around the same time that the lockdown started and people started working from home. And I talked about my Wi-Fi issues and what I was trying to do to fix those issues. The problem that I have is I live in an apartment complex and the Wi-Fi signal can get convoluted. You know, you got people living above you, people living beside you, and the signal strength can get kind of messy. It's kind of like your Wi-Fi signal is in a bowl of spaghetti. You don't know which one is your noodle. So while doing my research and stuff, I came across this company by the name of Ubiquiti. They're well known for having products that service, hospitals, arenas, big places. So I thought to myself, if they could service a huge arena, then they can definitely service my 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. And honestly, when I picked this up, my Wi-Fi problems were solved. But I keep seeing all these other tech YouTubers out on the interwebs, keep seeing them with this beautiful Amplifi Alien Ubiquiti Wi-Fi 6 wireless router. And I got the itch. I had the itch when I first purchased this as well. But I decided, okay, this one's a lot bit less expensive than this. And so I was like, oh, I'll go with this and see how it does. And a year later, it's still working perfectly fine. But I wanted, I just had to pick this up. So here I am, directly coming from Best Buy, picking this up, hot off the press, right to you. So enough of the backstory, let's check out the box. So first off, when they gave this to me from Best Buy, I lifted it up and like, hefty. This is heavy. This is going to be a truly solid device. I mean, I don't know if that's where they got the name for Alien, if this thing's made out of alien spaceships or whatnot, but man, it seems like it's gonna be a very solid device. So of course, up front, we got a picture of the device, the fastest whole home Wi-Fi, powered by Wi-Fi 6 technology. So on this side, it got some symbols to show just how awesome it is. On this side, it might be hard to pick up, but it does say Amplifi on the side. And on the back, of course, it's gonna go into a lot more detail. So the aggregated speed is 8.9 gigabytes per second. The MIMO is 4x4 low band or 8x8 high band. Of course, you download the app via the Google Play Store or the App Store. It's got a mesh multi-hop. So of course, I mean, if you're balling and you got a mansion, you're probably gonna need several of these, but as for me and my house, one will do. On the front of the device, we got that LCD screen. On the back, we got 4 gigabit LAN ports. Looks like underneath is where we're gonna have our internet port and our power. And of course, the package contents is gonna be the Wi-Fi unit, power cable, and Ethernet port. Now let's check it out for the first time. All right, so now we got the plastic off. Let's slide the top. Oh man, this is like from the movie, the Alien, when you open it up in the middle and there's like a little alien inside. That's kind of what we're doing right now. Oh, wow, that is a hefty beast right there. All right, so real quick, we got our QR code for the quick start guide, which I don't mind at all because what do I do with the quick start guide? I just typically toss it, but it's nice to have it digitally in case, I do need to look it over, then I can access it from their website or probably even from the app as well. The other side, of course, we got the app. You could, like I said, you can download it from the App Store or the Google Play Store. Then we got the instructions. Simple. And if it's anything like the other one that I'm using, man, it is very simple to set up. I mean, I don't know why. Other products aren't this easy. I mean, it's pretty amazing. They streamlined it very well. Here's gonna be your black Ethernet cable with some Velcro ties right there for easy cable management. And here's gonna be your power. You gotta give us some juice, man. And this, my friends, is gonna be your Amplifi Alien. Like I said, it's a big one. It's definitely not a little cube sitting over in the corner. It's got some heft and it's pretty tall. So up top, we got our Ubiquiti logo right there. Here's the front of it. There's our LCD screen. And I believe it's a touchscreen as well. On the back, we got some vents, 4 gigabit ports. And underneath, I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's our Ethernet port that would connect to our cable modem. and then our power port right there. All right, so now that we got it unboxed and good to go, it's time to set it up and see what we think. I'll be right back with you. All right, so as you can see, it is set up and good to go. This is the way products should be. Simple and easy for the consumers to set up and to use. The longest part out of this whole ordeal was actually my cable router, refreshing that and restarting that, and then finding the IP address and all that stuff. That's what took the longest. But otherwise, I mean, setup is such a breeze. So I guess let's first see what you can do with this touchscreen. So slide it right here. So let's start the internet test. That's a pretty cool graph. Holy moly. 791 megabytes? 40, oh my goodness. Because I'm paying for a gigabyte per second. So 1,000 megabytes per second. So, but I haven't seen 791 megabytes per second ever, even with this other one. And I thought that was really good. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's the port status. I don't have anything else plugged in or else it would have it on display. Here's how many gigabytes I've used so far. And it's back to the home screen. So I have 19 wireless devices connected to this. We got no devices actually plugged into it directly. We got the download speeds and the upload speeds right there. But now let's take a quick look at the app. So on the first part of the app, it'll say if everything is great, if it needs some work, or whatever else may be an issue. And at the bottom of it, it has all the devices, the download and the upload. So if you click on that, so there's a nifty graph at the top. It'll show your throughput. And then at the bottom, it's got an ISP test. So let's go ahead and try that out. My goodness. And this isn't a Wi-Fi test. This is just the ISP test directly from the cable modem to the device itself. That is insane. All right, so next we got the teleport app. I've never used that. And if you want to set up a guest account, then you can do that right there. Here's going to be all your connected devices that's connected via Wi-Fi to your router. Now, of course, if you ever need to pause a device so it's not getting any connection, or you can even create groups specific to whatever or whomever, specific timeframes to when the devices can be connected and when they automatically turn off. I mean, it's really, really intuitive and pretty self-explanatory. And what's really nice about this layout is if you click on the device, you can choose different priorities. So you can keep it a normal priority, you can keep it optimized for gaming, or optimized for streaming. And the last part's gonna have your WAN link, your IP address, gateway address, DNS address, and your internet connection. All green checks means that you're good to go. So now that we have the direct connection from the device, hardwired, this is 700 megabytes per second download. It's pretty darn amazing. Let's see how the Wi-Fi does. So of course we go to our speed test app and we just hit go. All right, so download right now is 330 and upload is 41.5, which I'm like inches away from the device itself. Let's go a little bit further, maybe to the other side of the apartment and see what kind of speeds we get there. My goodness, that's a little strange. I got 401 down and 41.2 up from the furthest part away from the device. So let me actually go outside and see how far away I can be away from this device and actually, still stay connected and see if I can still get a decent internet speed. I'll be right back with you. Oh, looks like we got ourselves an update. My goodness, oh, look at this layout. Wow, that is some detailed information. My goodness. I've only had it for like 10 minutes and we're already updating. Wow. Okay, here we go to the settings. Change the brightness, LED brightness, the fan, and the volume. Okay. Wow. That's intense, man. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm back, from testing it from the furthest part out where it still held a signal. And of course the signal, wasn't that good because it was the furthest part out. But hey, it went through my apartment, it went through my garage, and on the other side, and I have a fully metal car inside my garage. I won't go into detail as to exactly what kind of car it is, but it's solid metal, and the signal was still going through that. So, man, this thing is a beast, just like I thought. So now that I got it all set up and the Wi-Fi seems to be superb, I'm gonna try this out for about a week or so and see if I notice any difference between this and the Amplifi HD. So stay tuned for a versus video comparing the two to give you a better understanding as to which one would be best for your situation. But of course, if you have a question, or maybe something that you want me to go over on the versus video, or heck, maybe you're just ready to pick this up, leave a comment down below or click the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you're in the loop for all things handsome gadgets. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up before you leave, as it definitely helps out the channel quite a bit. Thank you and have a good one.